Hello everyone. My name is Not Sid and I'm here to bring you a tutorial on how to work the Kirby's Dream Course editor. This is assuming you already know where to download it. If not, I will post a link to the subreddit in the description below or somewhere on the screen. And then this is also assuming that you already know how to get a ROM. I'm not going to tell you how to do it or post any links to anywhere because that's up to you. Find out how to get a ROM. But assuming you know how to do that, then we're going to get this tutorial started. Alright, what you're going to want to do is open up the editor, open up a ROM, go to, this is my, the default built-in Nintendo one that I'm not going to edit, so I'm just going to create a copy. I had created a tutorial copy, but I messed up that one, so I'm going to make another one. You can make as many of these as you want, really. The file size is puny, so you can have that one as your backup. I recommend, anyway. Toots for the tutorial. But yeah, anyway, it's going to be an exact copy of the Nintendo built-in one, so I haven't done anything to this one yet. This is just as Nintendo did it, just how it's going to be when you open it. So nothing's going to be different. So bam, here's your board. It's a level 1-1. It's important to note that this is the single player level 1 right now. This actually might be the it's like yeah, I thought it was going to be the demo one, but no. This is the one player course 1, the up there. And to change this, you just click this button. It says select course. So select course. If you're going to be creating levels in hopes that the Game Grumps will play them, and you'll make it onto the cart that they're going to send, you're going to want to edit the 2-player level because, of course, it's on Game Grumps Versus, and we want something for Dan and Aaron to play. So you're going to be editing these 4 right here. These are the 4 that we're going to concentrate on. These 4 down here, the extra courses, I think that you unlock these throughout, like just by playing the game regularly. I don't know how to unlock those. It's been a long time since I played this game. I don't know if I ever actually did unlock any extra courses, but so we're going to be leaving those out for now. We're just going to be focusing just on the basics for now until we get into more tricky stuff later. So click on course 2P, course 1. This is Wispy Woods. Course 2 would be Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. 3 would be Krakow, and 4 would of course be Gordo. But we're going to be doing 1 just so we can get acquainted with the editor. The whole 1, this right here is pretty self-explanatory. Hole 1, hole 2, all the way up to 8. Go back down to 1 because it's the first hole, so it's easiest to test. And bam, here's your level. This is the built-in Nintendo level. It's got the Nintendo stamp of approval here. But so yeah, this is what Nintendo gives you, and basically this is the bare minimum of what you need. In fact, this is even more than this is more than the bare minimum. Actually, it's got extra, like these trees. You don't need this to actually have a level. All you need is Kirby and 2 enemies. That's all you need for a level, and of course, tiles for them to roll on or to exist on. I don't know if they can exist on like a blank tile. I wouldn't try it. It might glitch out the games, and we don't want that, of course. That's all you need for a level to be recognized as a level and be completable. Is to be able to kill at least one of these, and then the last remaining enemy becomes the hole, and then be able to get to the hole, and then complete the level, and then you're off to the next level. That's all you need. This is the bare minimum right here. So To get acquainted with the editor, first thing you're going to want to do is go to a tile, double left click it or hit E. E is the hotkey to open up to edit the tile, and you can see what's already in there, so you can kind of get a bit of an idea of what they've done. So we can see in this corner tile here, it's kind of hard. Actually, I'm gonna go for one that we can see in the preview more easily. This sloped one right here, see between the two trees. I'm gonna edit that one because it's easier to see because it's facing us. We can see that it has a height of 2. It could go down to 0, but it's got a height 2 and it slopes down towards the south. Now on the preview, that's down to the lower left. It's kind of like a diamond shape in the preview, but it's kind of square in the editor. That takes a little bit of getting used to just to orient yourself on it, but you'll get used to that pretty quickly. So it's sloping down towards the south, which is obviously just straight down this way. And it's got no bumpers. It's got no obstacles, so it's just a slope. That's all it is. With an elevation of 2 and layer 1, sorry. I'll be honest, I'm not a pro at this. I'm not the best at this editor. I only picked it up just a couple days ago. But I've already basically got the basics down already, so I know a good chunk of it. I don't know what layer 2 and keep is yet, so once I figure that out, I'll post another video explaining more advanced things. But for now, we're going to be keeping things simple and just not messing with this rendering thing. We're going to keep it at layer 1 for basically this whole tutorial, just so we don't confuse ourselves here. And again, this tutorial is not going to cover how to make a level fun, how to make a level beatable. This is just how to work the editor and pretty much nothing else. I might go over a few tips and tricks, but anyway, since this level is pretty boring, so we're going to highlight everything. Click and drag, and then delete. Gets rid of everything, and we're going to not do that. We're going to select the whole thing, press E, or you can double left click, but I like keyboard shortcuts, those are always fun. And I'm going to make it all flat for now, and I like to have it at about height 5. That's just a personal thing. That's so you can make hills, make slopes, whatever you want to do. To deselect, you just right click anywhere on what you've already selected. And we're gonna make some bumpers along all the corners just to show you how it works. So I've selected the top row, and then we're going to be going down here where it says bumpers. 1, 2, 3, 4 checkboxes here. You can make a bumper on all of them if you want. It kind of looks kind of weird, and the game doesn't really know how to process it. So I'm gonna undo that. So leave the obstacles blank for now, but just put bumpers on the north, and bam, you got bumpers on the north, so that if a Kirby rolls into it, it'll just bump right off. It won't roll off the edge. Whereas if Kirby rolled into here, it would just roll right off because there's no bumpers. Alright, so we're going to close off this entire stage for now. When you go to highlight, you'll notice that this has a little blue box in there that signals that that corner piece that you selected up there that already has a bumper on the north, so it's just telling you that, hey, some of your selection has this properties, but not all of them do. So don't touch that for now, this north one. Let's go for the east. And you can see that this corner piece already has a north bumper and an east bumper, and we didn't really have to do anything extravagant or special in order to achieve that. So same thing here, little thing on the east. To the south, this corner piece done already. You didn't have to do anything, go for this one and go bumper west. So we got this nice boxed stage that you'd have to bounce to fall off the edge of this one. So next we need to place Kirby somewhere. And a very, very, very important thing to note, I can't stress this enough, Kirby, you can only have one Kirby on any hole. This is because this is where the players start out. Both players. Both players will always start on the same tile. That's because it's turn-based, so we don't have to worry about one Kirby falling on top of the other, unless this Kirby doesn't move at all, which I actually don't know what would happen. But if you were to put another Kirby, it would have 2 start points, and the game wouldn't know how to process it, so you would try to load it up, and then you'd see a bunch of glitched pixels everywhere, and it would just be a mess. So don't put more than one Kirby on a hole. I cannot stress that enough. Just put one, and then if you want to move it, I would recommend deleting this one first and then putting the next Kirby somewhere, because I don't know what I did, but one time I tried to I was moving a Kirby and I tried to put a new one down first and then remove that one, but it still glitched up when I tried to load up the level. So I don't know, to be safe, just delete that Kirby first and then move it if you want to decide that, wait, no, I don't want that Kirby there, I want it there. So anyway, that's that. And to make obstacles, it's pretty simple. To make an obstacle, of course, select your tile that you want the obstacle on, hit E or double click. Obstacles, you get a bunch of things to choose from, like a lot of things to choose from. You can make boosters, you can make warps, you can make enemies, you can make pretty much anything, honestly. I'm not sure what this is. Well, this looks like it's for the boss stage at the end of the story mode, this bottom one. Don't worry about that. Don't use that one for 2-player because I don't think it'll work. Yeah, some tiles are meant for single player only, like King Dedede. He's the final boss, so don't mess with that one in 2-player because I'm pretty sure it would glitch out the game. But this is like these currents are like the grass tiles that that slowly push Kirby in the direction that the arrows are pointing. Control Z to undo that one. But we're gonna make a little obstacle here. We're gonna make a little mini level here. So we're going to make actually I'm gonna put it down one. We're gonna make a Gordo that travels in a square, because that one's pretty fun to do. It's a nice obstacle to work around. So let's see which Gordo. We have a lot of Gordos to choose from. Like, look at how many Gordos we've got. We've got Gordo paths, we've got Gordo endpoints, we've got Gordo just the enemy itself. But let's try to get one moving in a box. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. So we've got our Gordo here. And we want to highlight, let's do a little box for now. Okay, let's just do these two. Obstacles, go down to Gordo path. Let me see. Gordo path north-south. And then we've got this path here that the Gordo will move along. And let's see, because I'm still learning how to work the Gordo path myself. I'm not a master of these yet. But that's what's good about this editor. You can just mess around, find out what works, find out what doesn't, and just basically teach yourself on it. It's really a really straightforward editor. I really like it. So we want a corner now, and hopefully, if we pick the right Gordo, it'll recognize the corner and then move along the corner. Gordo path, southwest corner, I think? That's what we want? Yes, okay. Then we want an east-west one. Gordo path, east-west. And then we want another corner piece. A southeast corner. Edit this one. Gordo line. Gordo path. North-south. Edit this corner one. We're almost done. Gordo path. Northeast corner. So I might have fucked up already, but we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, we can always go back and fix it. Don't worry about screwing up. You're going to screw up a lot. But that's how you teach yourself, basically. I'm not sure if it's going to recognize this as a corner or if it's going to go blah 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 and then go back along here, or if it's going to go in a constant loop. But you know what? Now it's time to save and test it out. Save the ROM. Yes. Go back. Go to your favorite Super Nintendo emulator. In my case, that's the SNES. Go to load. Find the one. Which one is it? Kirby Dream Card now. Toots, that's the one it was. Load her up. Go to 2-player, it's very important. And now these are what we were selecting before. This is course 1, course 2, course 3, and course 4. We edited course 1, so go to Wispy Woods. Now, my player 1 and player 2 are mapped to the same keybind, so it's lucky that I didn't get a tie there. But, see, we did something. We did something wrong. This is nuts. This is not good. Okay, I think it's a background issue. I think it's a background issue that I did, but I can fix that, I think. So you might run into this a few times. Oh, okay, so we've got an invisible Gordo. That's always fun. Okay, so that's how not to do it. Go quit. I think we've got a palette issue here. To fix that, you just go to level properties. Background 1, let me see. Let's go to the stars and moon. Change the background music as well. We can change this if we want to. So hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully I haven't screwed anything up here. Because if I did, I might have to start this tutorial over. I might just leave it in to show you what not to do. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see if I fixed it. That didn't happen last time. That didn't happen last time. Okay, that fixed it. Okay. I just had to change the background. I'm not sure why that had to be, but hey, that fixed it, so now you know what to do. Let's see what the Goro... Yeah, see, he does go backwards. Okay, so I do need to make another corner piece. Okay, that's not a problem. So, but we figured out what the problem was. We figured out how to fix it, which is always good. I'm gonna turn this into Gordo corner, northwest corner. I'm going to turn this one into the Gordo. Face moves south, faces south. Okay, so there's our Gordo. So he's going to go in an endless loop. And just for fun, we're going to put our enemies in here. Just so we can prove that we know that it works and that the level will end properly. And we'll just hang there like you might worry about it doing. And save it. Go back to the emulator. Bam. Recent ROMs. Bam. Toots. With the woodses. I think I figured out how to not make them tie. Just hold down the button. Okay. Alright, now as you can see, hopefully that Gordo is moving in a square. Yep. Yep, that is a level, sir. And or madam. Uh-oh. 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 Alright. And yeah, that's how you do it. It's really simple. Really, really simple stuff, actually. And we're just gonna complete the level just to show you. Am I gonna do a trick shot? Oh my. Am I gonna do it? Alright, just about that much. Yes. Okay. Alright. Went off without a hitch. It might be that issue that we were having before. Some palettes might not load some sprites. Like the Gordo sprite might not be loaded with a certain palette, so that might be what we were running into with the background. I'm not sure. But anyway, we fixed that problem and we got our level done. But this isn't very interesting yet, is it? So I'm not going to go into too great detail on how to make it interesting and fun, but there's a few tricks that you might want to do. For usually what I like to do is have Kirby raised up one, at least. Yes. I don't know why, it's just a thing I like to do. And to make this sloped, you double click that. Over there. Slope to the south. And then make this one slope down towards the east. And then this one sloped. The corner ones are a bit tricky to know which tile to use because there's a bunch of corner ones. But this one would probably be south and east. No, that's inner. We don't want inner, I don't think. South and east. Outer. Yeah. There. Or if you want, you can go this way and have half of that tile not be a slope. South, east, bottom you would want. Kind of cut it off halfway so it's a steeper slope on the corner there, and like I don't know if you can see where my mouse is, but right there is where Kirby could just sit and chill. That's not part of the slope anymore. It's just this part, this half of it. So there's different ways to do different slopes. It's really actually quite modular. I don't know if that's the right word I want, but it's customizable. There's a lot of options, a lot of tricks you can do. Just to show you what the inner would have looked like, why I didn't want it. Southeast inner. Well, yeah, that doesn't really fit. I'm not sure how you would use that in an actual map, but that's for you to figure out. You can go there or undo. I like this one. I really like this one. And if you want, you can add, Wispy Woods here if you want. Just because this is the Wispy Woods stage, so you might want to make it themed and have him somewhere in each hole. Because he's a nice character. I like Wispy Woods. He's cute in a tree sort of way. Or if you don't want Gordo being part of it, you can take Gordo out because he doesn't fit the theme. Whatever you want. But let's save changes and see, because I'm not sure if, like I was mentioning earlier about palettes, if Wispy Woods and Gordo can be part of the same level. Like, I'm not sure if the game will run into memory limitations like that. Because it was the Super Nintendo days, so they only had such limited technology back then. So let's see if it works. Or if it just completely screws up. So this is what I mean about this being a pretty iterative process. It's a very visual thing too. It's kind of like video editing. Yeah, it seems to be working out. I'm not sure why that other background caused it to glitch out so much, but oh well. At least we figured out how to fix it. And it was actually kind of good that I got that on camera. So if you guys run into that issue, you can go, oh, that's how to fix it. Okay. It's actually really good. I think my phone just went off. Oh no, that was part of the soundtrack. Anyway. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so I'm not gonna complete that again, but you get the basic idea. To edit a tile, you can edit a bunch at the same time. So like if you wanted to add a big old spike pit somewhere, to edit it, highlight it all, hit E, you can put a bunch of Wispy Woods if you want. A big old forest here. Or you can put spike pit, you can put sand traps, so that to get over the sand trap you might, I don't know, put like one of these guys in one of your levels somewhere. Wheelie. The wheel power up, so that the player will get the wheel power up and then use that to go over the sand, and then to over here if you want. I don't know. There's some ideas for you. And yeah, that's basically it for this basic tutorial. If you want to, again, go to try to fix that background issue that we were having earlier, just go to level properties, which is in level properties, or Control P is the hotkey, and mess with the background here. And of course the music. Let's see, which one was my favorite? It was the Yogurt Yard one. But which one was my favorite? I think it was this one. Let's see. Let's see if that was my favorite one, because I like it. Also, I'm sorry if you hear my roommates. They just got home. I don't know if their sound is bleeding through the wall, but I can hear them, so if I can hear them, you guys probably can. My mic might be picking them up. If it's too bad, though, I'll just redo this when they're not home. Oh, this wasn't the right track, but oh well. But you can see how customizable this is. It's surprisingly good for being an actual Super Nintendo ROM. So yeah, I think that'll about do it for this basic tutorial. If you like the video, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. If you want to see more, be sure to let me know. If you want to see a more advanced tutorial after I learn more advanced tips and tricks and methods and cool things you can do, be sure to let me know. Hey, I want to see more. And I'll be glad to put out more videos for you guys. But until then, I will see you in the next video. Peace!